Hey, Quakey, what you doing?
Looking at the window.
The window? Looking at that window?
Yeah, the window.
Why are you looking at the window? It's just a window.
What? No, look at the window.
What? The window right there between us?
No, look out the window at the window.
What? I have to look out the window? What's out there? Let me look.
Yeah, it's a great, big, sweet piece of
Hello and welcome to Caesar's Snack Sandwich. Today we're on Ethereum taking a look at Join Wido. Join Wido is not really a token place. It's not a place with a token. It's not a place where you put your tokens and gain yield or something. It's a tool to look at the vaults on Yearn. It tracks historical returns and gives you charts based on the historical APY of different vaults. Now this is something that's been missing from Yearn for a long time, and I really like this. So I've decided to cover this in this video just to spread some awareness of this project here. It's completely self-funded by the developers of this project, and I would like people to take a look at it and try to build this community because I like what they're doing here. They have a few things in the pipeline that are pretty interesting. The first thing is they have, like I said, they have these charts. I will go into them and show you them later. But there's a few other things coming, like you can follow some other people, like some of the leaders of Yearn and maybe some other large whales or prominent figures in DeFi and find out what they're doing and see if you can maybe match it and so forth. I think it's interesting. I would like people to know about it and just kind of check it out. And so let's go inside and take a look at it after I say one more thing, and that is, this is what makes Yearn really special, is that it's completely decentralized. These people just decided to build this because they saw a use case for it. And they just built it. And so if you go to Yearn, there's this website, yearn.finance. Maybe one day I'll do a video on it because there's a lot of buttons in here now. So Yearn Finance or yearn.fi. There's yearn.finance. There's Trackavolt. I did a video on Trackavolt before. You can watch that. I'll put a tag. I'll put a link to that at the end of this video, like a card, right? And then there's Yearn Watch, and there's some other ones as well, but all these different tools that people just decide to build for Yearn, and some of them might get some compensation, or some of them, like this one has a tip jar and so forth. So I like this idea about Yearn. You see something that you need done, and they just do it, okay? So let's go inside and take a look at what it currently allows you to do. So currently when you first open up the app, it just has a long list of all the different vaults. And I like this because this is, like I said, the one place where I found where you can see historical APY, So if you just follow along, you can see this vault has had a historical APY of this chart, and the total deposits are these graphs in here. You can follow along and see how the total deposit has been changing over time as well, and a few little tags that tell you what are the key things being used by this vault. So it's running on US dollar stable coins. They're stable coins, and they're depositing them into Curve and so forth. So as you go down, you can see there's a few little tags here that give you a better idea. I think this is very user-friendly looking. It would be great if there's some other features like zapping and so forth. But I like this. I like the fact that you can watch this and you can take a look at which one has an APY that's been pretty standard, straightforward, and dependable, right? So let's go into the first one here. No, this one here. So here's one of the big daddy vaults. So we have YV DAI, and as you can see in here, when you go inside, it has share price, and this is the price of each share token. Now I talked to the developers, and they're thinking of changing this to just display the same APY chart here. And I think it would be better. Some people don't really want to know just the share price. Maybe they can make a toggle switch that allows both charts to be displayed, or have both charts actually displayed. Here's a little description of it and some links to what is DAI and so forth. And then some activity. I'll show you another chart that actually has some activity. It tells you about the performance fee and the management fee, because some of the vaults don't have management fees and so forth. and it talks about just a few like stats about this specific vault, when it was launched, the total deposits of DAI, the total amount of that in US dollars, because one DAI is not always worth $1, and which company is using it. This is what led me to believe that maybe there's going to be other protocols covered by this Wido website, right? And then a description of each strategy inside the Yearn vault. Now I've done a video on this Yearn vault, and I'll put a card to that at the end of this video as well, so you can kind of understand what all of these different strategies are. But I like that you can just come here and read them and check out these charts. Now let's go into CRV BBBTC, and here you can see, there's some activity. So they're starting to pull in data from the blockchain of people that have done some large transactions that have to do with this specific vault, and this is kind of where they're going to start to put the follow your favorite wallet basically. And I think it's interesting. Let's take a click on it. So if we open it up, you can see that this wallet here, it doesn't, they don't know who it is, so they just have this little fox icon and the wallet name, and it talks about what has he done, which vaults has he allocated funds to, and so forth. So you can click around in here and take a look at this and see what you like. There is pretty responsive, or they have a good response rate on their Telegram. So go into the Telegram, ask questions, try to give them some feedback on how you would improve this, what kind of features you would like to be added to this, and let's see if we can get this to develop a little bit further than it already is. Okay, that's a quick one for you today, and thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.